First little job today. It's going to be pressing in some new bushes. Now there are two different sizes of these. The swing arm I've got is the early one, so these are the slightly smaller bushes. Obviously, before we press the the new one in, got to press the old ones out. Yeah, and I don't know how tight they're going to be. I'm hoping not too tight, because I'm going to have to do it like that, which means putting a lot of pressure on across there. So I'm going to go gently to start with, see how we go. If not, it's going to be tight. I'm going to have to put some sort of support between here, I think. And I just found a little socket, an old socket, which looks like that might be about the right size. It's very slightly smaller than the new bush, so hopefully that will work. If that starts to get tight in there, I'll have to turn something up on the lathe to fit that. But yeah, we'll give this a go first, see how we get on. Right, so I've also had to put an extra little plate under here just to give that a bit more support, try and keep it square. Right, get rid of that. It looks about right. See what happens. Yeah, that's taking quite a lot of pressure. I'm not sure that's a nice square actually. All it's doing is pushing the centre out of this one on the bottom here. So is that just taking up the slack, I wonder? Let's just give it a little more. No, it doesn't seem to want that. Oh, that has moved it. Perhaps this is a little bit too tight, I don't know. Let's give it another go. I think we might need a bit more. Under there, level that up now. Go. We're moving. Right, let's just let that off, make sure the socket isn't going tight in there. Oh no, we're okay. When I get so far, I'll need to put an extra little bit of bar on there. Do it. There we are. That one's out. So Just this one to do now. Retrieve my socket, flip it over, go again. This is only a 6-ton press I've got. Must be a bit of brass. Yeah, so that's plenty enough to do these. Centre there. There's that one out. Well, that one has actually started in there. Maybe they're not quite such a tight fit as the originals. Going in very easy actually. They're supposed to be the right ones. They come from Villiers Services. Get in rather easy, although I have actually cleaned up inside here. Yeah, that looks about right. Now I'm going to need a little bit of support at the bottom here, so I don't push the inner. So I think something like that. Little sort of space a bit on the bottom. Yeah, I think that will do it. Right, bush. Even more of a bouncing axe now. That seems a little bit tighter. Need to charge my camera battery up. I thought that was fully charged, but there's only about one bar on there, so hopefully we'll get this done before the battery goes flat. That one's going in quite easy as well. Right, well, they're both in. Well, that was quite easy to do. You probably could get those in a vise, I would think. Whether you'd get them out, the old ones out in a vise, I don't know, but certainly the new ones would go in easy, I think. Right, that's that little bit done. Right, I'm still unsure whether to take these out. These are nice and soft. Started to go a little bit there, but they're not exactly, well, the insides are even better. They're not exactly hard or anything, or crumbling badly. They're starting to break up a little bit. I think that's just where the patent number and everything is in there. So I thought, well, if I ain't going to take them out, I just need to mark up where these, let's see them, these little dogs go. One there, one there. So I thought I'd put a line across, describe it, and just put a centre punch mark so I know where to put the new dogs in. Although, well, there's another story to that, which I'll get to in a minute, but yeah, and you got the corresponding slots in the swingarm, but these are not in the same place, and these are not in the same place. You can see that one there I've marked, and it's more or less in a line with, get that cross, more or less in a line with this corner here. However, on the other side, if I put a straight edge across that, where those two drillings are, or half drillings, it's way off that corner. That is must be in inches. So that's probably ½ inch, maybe a bit more, off that corner. So these are not in the same place. I thought, okay, well, maybe one slipped or something, but these are not in the same place either. That side measures from the top, that measures about 1 1/8. This side, from the top again, measures 1 inch. So I'm wondering whether these have been retro drilled, because you can get two different types of bushes. You can get ones with dogs in, which are not like this. The newer ones have a wider slot and corresponding bit, which I haven't got. I'll put them all in there, put them in a box now. The aluminium insert piece has a wider slot. I'm back. Battery just went dead. Yeah, so what I was saying, these bushes, you either get ones which are without any sort of slot in there, any dogs, or you get ones which are dogs, but they are wider. So that would mean I would have to redo these. Yeah, and the other thing is, the ones that I've looked at, I'm going to have another look online, but the ones without dogs do appear to have a thinner wall on the inside there, so whether that would even be possible to drill them, I don't know. So I'm going to have to look into that. And the other thing is, not sure if my press would be man enough to push these out. I think you can send them away to get them done, but obviously the problem is I've still got the problem with the slots not lining up and the dogs and all that. So yeah, not too sure what I'm going to do about that. Just have to see about that. But in the meantime, I can do a little bit of painting. I've got to repair these here, where these brackets go on. I've got some new, actually can get these brackets, so I have ordered some with some other parts, so I can repair those. I wouldn't have to make brackets. What else was I oh yeah, painting. Yes, I have just started to strip down the top yoke. I've just got the heat gun on there, just took some of the worst of it off, and I'll just rub the rest down, and I'm going to try a coat of hammerite and see how that looks. I'm going to have to degrease this first and finish rubbing it down now. So yeah, I have got stuff I can be getting on with.